Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. So today, the Disney Wisdom Collection releases. Woo! I am trying to be awake and trying to be excited. Yesterday, I spent all day filming for a secret project and I'm beat. I was out in the sun. It was heat advisory all day. Like, guys, you're gonna have a great time seeing this video. But right now, Miranda needs some coffee and something else to wake her up. Might be getting some food, I don't know, but I need some coffee. Let's get Caribou because there's no really other coffee space here in Minnesota. I'm sorry, Starbucks, but Caribou's where it's at. We now have our coffee in hand. We are ready to get back in line and hopefully be able to stay awake until the Disney store opens. I'm really excited. The release this week is Jiminy Cricket and he looks super cute in person. We saw him last weekend. I don't know if I got any video of him, but if I did, I did. If not, you're gonna have a whole entire video about him today. He's so cute. That pea soupy green that looked horrible on paper looks way better in person. Trust me, and you will see here in a little bit. But today, it is completely rainy. Since yesterday was heat advisory all freaking day, the storm finally hit Minnesota. It's been raining all morning. It's really cold. It's really cold here in the Mall of America too, which I don't know how I feel about it, but here we are. So let's get back in line. I would like all of them, please. All of them, please.
Hello.
Are you awake? More awake than I am?
I got a venti today, so hopefully
Hey, there you go. Thank you.
We'll be awake.
Thank you. Okay, take 23. We're gonna get this filmed one way or another. All right, guys, so we got our tickets. Really excited. We're getting all four because, you know, that's what we do. That's how we do. But as we see every week, I'm gonna spin around here. Guess who it is? Oh, I can get closer.
You're lucky I've been working on my squat.
There you go. It's Miss Disney Mama. You guys should definitely go check her out. She's here like we see every month and it's super awesome. And I'm like working on my abs. She's working on squatting because I'm like awkwardly leaning back. It's great. Guys, early morning exercises here in the Disney Wisdom Collection line because that's how we do.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got all my tickets and I'm trying to be awake, fun. Hello. Everything please.
Yeah, it's the same one, but more of a
I just have a pin set.
Uh-oh.
Come on! I'm just kidding. Thank you. I looked and I'm like, the bag looks empty. Alright. We got everything. See guys, look at how cute he is. He's so cute. Okay, let's go pay for it. Receipt? Yes, perfect. I will write it down and I'll Facebook it. Because now we're Facebook friends. Have a good rest of your day, Desiree.
Bye. I love you. You have the same face.
YouTube famous. So we're dropping stuff off at the car, but we are gonna continue shopping here for a little bit longer. But the next time you guys will see me, we will be in the studio shooting the full review on the July Disney Wisdom Collection. Okay, I think they're done. I have been trying to film this video all afternoon. My neighbors over there mowed their lawn at the beginning of the day or beginning of the afternoon, and then right as soon as they were done, this neighbor started mowing their lawn. Ugh. I love where I live, but when I need to film, it's awful. It's been a couple hours since I've been back home, but we are finally gonna get to opening up the bag, seeing all the goodies that we got for the July Disney Wisdom Collection, and I'm so excited. There were so many people who were so skeptical of these items, and I fully supported it 100% because I just love the color of Jiminy Cricket and I thought he was gonna look way better in person, and he does. So let's get to unboxing this bad boy and see what we got for July's Disney Wisdom Collection. So I thought it would be fun for this video if I gave a little call to the Blue Fairy and saw if she would be interested in helping me out with showing you guys the July Disney Wisdom Collection. Yeah. Saturday evening, right after the release? Yeah, perfect. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Thank you for providing a little bit more of Disney magic for my viewers. I think they're gonna be really excited about what we're gonna do today. So, awesome, cool, thanks so much. And since I asked the Blue Fairy for a little bit of help, I thought it would be fun to have her magically make all of the items appear one by one. The first thing we are gonna review for you guys today is the pin collection, so here it is. Ta-da! Thank you, Blue Fairy, wherever you are. I know she's listening, so I'm really excited to share with you the pin set for the July Disney Wisdom Collection. The first one I wanna highlight is the movie style poster pin, because of course we have to have a movie style poster pin with all of these that have the quote of the month on it. So this month's quote is said by the Blue Fairy, and it is, always let your conscience be your guide. I love this movie, and it has one of my favorite Disney cats in it, which is Figaro, and I'm so pumped, you guys, because they have a Figaro pin in this month's collection. Of course, they have Jiminy Cricket, and he's there tipping off his hat to you guys, saying always let your conscience be your guide, but I really wanna highlight the Figaro pin. The design, I don't like that she's green. I'm gonna be honest. I know that that's the color for the month, but I really don't like that she's green. She's super cute though. Is Figaro a girl or a boy? I don't think I've ever even thought about it that way. Is Figaro a girl or a boy? Okay, Google. Oh right, I don't have okay Google. Being the Disney fanatic that I am, I thought I knew everything about Disney. Obviously I don't, and especially about my favorite cat, Figaro, so Figaro is a boy. But while I was looking up that answer, the really cool thing that I found was that Figaro was Walt's favorite character apparently in Pinocchio, and because of that, he made Figaro appear multiple times throughout the movie. So there you go, fun fact of the day for you guys. I absolutely love how they designed the Figaro pin. He's super cute, and he's just looking up all playful and adorable like usual, and I just love Figaro so much, you guys. And then we have the Jiminy Cricket pin. Of course, he's that pea soupy green. I think it's more of an electric green now that I'm looking at it, but he's got his cute little umbrella. He's tipping his hat. And that's all I got for the pin set, so I think I'm gonna ask the Blue Fairy to bring along the mug right here. Ta-da! It's amazing. She's doing a great job. Absolutely. Thank you, Blue Fairy, wherever you are. Next, we're gonna talk about the mug. Again, Disney, you got all the details right. And of course, it's impossible to open. So we're gonna put a timer on the clock, and we're gonna let you know how long it takes me to unbox this mug, because that's the fun part. I may be an adult, but these things are practically child-proof. 3, 2, 1, go! The fun part is that I don't want to ruin the box at all. Okay, this one went a lot easier. Maybe we won't put the timer up on this one. Well, you'll just watch me struggle through my words. And also, if you can't see, they got the design of the quote on the inside of the boxes too. Absolutely love it. And I don't think I've mentioned this in my other ones, so all of these mugs are stackable, which is super cool. So that's why they have all of these fun little smaller bottoms. So they all stack on top of each other. And at the end of the season, we'll do a full year in review for the Disney Wisdom Collection, and I'll show you guys how those look all stacked up. And I guess they did the same thing with the mugs last year for the Mickey's Memories collection. So if you wanna see how those look, I did do a video as a year-end review for all of those plushes, pins, and mugs. And I will link that up here in the corner so you guys can see that video too. I got really creative, it made it stop motion and everything. Selfish plug. I love that video, and it took a long time to make. I'm gonna stop rambling about it. Let's get back to the July Disney Wisdom Collection. So of course we have our mug. Always let your conscience be your guide. It's got beautiful blue, red, and greens on it. I love the design of these mugs. Absolutely adorable. Inside we got that metallic-y green. It's more of a forest green and definitely very shiny if you look at it in the right light. And for the back of the mug, was I correct in my predictions video? Again, if you haven't seen that predictions video, I'll link it up here in the iCard. But we got Jiminy and Figaro. Again, they have the beautiful design with the whites and the greens, and I just love them. They're the exact same designs as the pins. We'll get a close up here, but you can just see all of the lovely, I love how there's a silver outline on these to make them pop more, I guess, against the green background, but absolutely love it. Oh, his cute little umbrella is silver too. Oh, and it's got like little sparkles and everything around it. And you can just see all the amazing detail that Disney did on this mug. Absolutely love it. That is the mug. We are gonna put it back in here so that we have everything right as rain and nothing's gonna get jostled around too much. Now, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned multiple times how much I love to journal. So I think we're gonna talk about the journal next. Let's ask the Blue Fairy to bring it right here into my hands. Ta-da! Okay, so let's be real. This is the ugliest the green is for the whole entire collection. It's a really nice electric green on all of the other items, but this one, I don't think they got the green right on the journal. I really don't think so. It looks more of that ugly pea soupy green, but we still had to get it, and it will get a lot of use here at the house. And we're gonna take our first look together because I love taking my first look on camera of what we got on the inside of the journal. So who do we think we got? I think we got Jiminy and Figaro. I haven't looked yet. Dun, da, da, da. Of course, I was right. So we got cute little Figaro in the top left corner. I'm trying to think opposite. And then we have Jiminy Cricket here on the bottom right corner. It's always what's on the front cover that is the most exciting to me. So of course, I think it's gonna be Jiminy and Figaro, and I'm gonna leave it up to chance to see who they put on the front cover. I'm pretty sure in my predictions video, I said Pinocchio, and we can hope. So let's open it up. Oh boy! Yes, I was totally right. It has Pinocchio as a little boy. It honestly, I'll get you guys a close up here, but honestly, the Pinocchio does not look right. It doesn't look like Pinocchio to me. Maybe it's Pinocchio as a real boy, but we don't see him walking around as much. I guess he doesn't have his nose pointing out, and that's the problem for me. It doesn't look like Pinocchio, but I digress. We have Jiminy, Pinocchio, and Figaro, of course, but we have the little feather that comes out of Pinocchio's hat as the third thing. I'm pretty sure said it was going to be the sparkly to represent the Blue Fairy, but obviously not. So I'm not sure how I feel about this, you guys, because it doesn't look like Pinocchio on the front cover. We have July's, the volume number 7 for the Disney Wisdom Collection, and of course we have the cute little indented stamp here on the back that says Disney Wisdom Collection. Love all the little details, Disney. You never fail to disappoint. I love the greens and the blues. Again, this isn't the right green. I don't think it matches the rest of the items, but what can you do? And of course, last but not least, we are going to have the plush appear thanks to the Blue Fairy. So, Blue Fairy, I am ready for our last item wherever you are. Ta-da! Absolutely beautiful. This is by far my favorite part of this month's collection. I love all the other items, and I do love Figaro, but the plush is perfect. I think it's the perfect green. It goes with the rest of the collection. Absolutely love the detail on it. On top of the quote being on top of the hat, absolutely love that you can see it. It's bright, it's blue, it's red, it's cute. But when you flip up the hat, that is where you see who the quote is by, the Blue Fairy. So it's almost like always let your conscience be your guide. Boom, Blue Fairy. Conscience be your guide, Blue Fairy. Conscience, fairy. Conscience, fairy, conscience, fairy. I had way too much fun with that. But the detail on him is impeccable. So he's got his little petticoat on, super cute. He's got a cute little bow tie, but honestly, you guys, check out the back. His petticoat is super detailed. It's even got the buttons. Of course, you have the Disney Wisdom 7 out of 12 patch, but I love how pleated and designed and just so nice it looks. He also has those shoe coverings that he has all the little buttons on, and they just stick over his feet. I wish they would have had his umbrella with, but I think that would have brought too much activity to the whole entire design of his plush. But he's got his little tie. I love all the details. Disney, you did such a good job with him. He's not the most comfortable to hug or anything because he's just got a big bulky hat, and he's pretty, his face is not too soft. It's very a harder stuff than the rest of his body, and he does have a few beans here in the back side of him. And I know a lot of people were very skeptical about how he looked because of his pea soupy green color, but I gotta say to that, don't ever judge a book by its cover, because I'm pretty sure he turned out way better than any of us expected. I talked to a lot of people in our line and asked them what they thought once they finally saw. A lot of us got to see him last weekend before these came out, but I asked a lot of them and they were like, oh yeah, of course we're gonna stand in line early for the plush. I didn't think I wanted to, but then I saw it in person and boom, bada bing, here we are with the plush in hand. Absolutely love him. Okay, so final thoughts on the whole entire collection. I think it turned out way better than what anybody thought it looked like on paper, because the in-person is always 10 times better, and I know I say that almost every video, but it's so true, you guys. Always just never judge a book by its cover. Never judge a pea soupy green cricket by its picture. I love the color design of this. I love the electric green. I love the red that they put with it, and the blue with the sparkles representing the blue fairy, the silvers and the white accents. I think it did a really great job of representing Jiminy Cricket and the imagination and the creativity and just the childlike whimsy of the movie Pinocchio. All right, so that'll do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Greatly appreciate it. If you are new here, consider subscribing to my channel. I do a lot of Disney themed content, as you can see, as well as weekly vlogs. So if that's something you're into, click that subscribe button right below this video. Also, don't forget to leave me a like and a comment. Let me know, what was your favorite part of the July Disney Wisdom collection? Don't forget to ring that bell wherever it may be so that you're notified every single time I upload a video. And last but not least, I do have a bunch of social media that you can follow me on. The links will be in the description, so follow me throughout the week on all of my crazy antics. But with that, we are off, and we will see you on our next adventure. Bye!